Here we are in the Week 7 Assignments folder. And this week we'll be learning about graphic design primarily in Russia just after the 20th century, particularly during the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. You'll be reading Chapter 5 in your textbook, Revolutions in Design, all about new ways of communicating with graphic design. This week's e-lectures include some additional information about Dutch designer Piet Zwart, who was a great innovator in typography, did some really interesting and different things. You'll also be reading about the Stenberg brothers, who did some amazing posters for Soviet films. As usual, you'll be finding a work of graphic design related to this week's reading. And make sure it's graphic design, not art. And as usual, you will compile a bibliography, which should include at least one book, scholarly article, and a website. And then you'll be going through the creative brief and answering the following questions. And be sure to respond to some of your classmates' posts. And just click the link above there, and that will take you into this week's form where you can add your post. You'll continue to be working on your museum exhibition developmental phase, which is due March 19th. You should be compiling a list of images. You have to have at least 10 images, but I'm sure you'll end up with a lot more than that. And then work on compiling a complete bibliography. You need to have a number of works, including books, scholarly journal articles, and websites. This week's bibliography is related to what you're reading. There's a link there to the El Lissitzky exhibition at the Getty Museum a few years ago. So that's this week's assignment. If you have any questions, be sure to email me. Otherwise, have fun.